Multiple explosions rocked the US NATO base in Afghanistan. Reports say 7 suicide bombers were part of this attack on the airport complex in Jalalabad in eastern Afghanistan. Now, suicide bombers detonated explosives at the gate and sparked a gun battle that lasted at least 2 hours. American helicopters fired down at militants who were finally defeated. No reports of any NATO casualties have been reported. All 7 suicide bombers and 1 Afghan security guard have been killed in this attack. NATO has been gradually handing over security to Afghan forces ahead of their departure in 2014. Deputy Editor Shiv Aruna joins us with more details. Shiv, what more information can you share with us at the moment?
Well, this appears to have been a pretty well-planned attack, Maha, because there were, as you said, 7 suicide attackers, who were heading towards that base in Jalalabad. The first 4 attackers, according to the information that's available through the wire services, were actually in vehicles. They were in cars holding explosives, and 3 others had followed them on foot. So it was actually like an infantry assault on this particular, this highly fortified base in Jalalabad in northeast Pakistan. The explosions were very, very intense, but only 1 Afghan security official has been killed. Like you said, all of this is taking place during this gradual transfer of power in the country, which is happening in phases and will be complete by 2014. But it appears that this particular suicide attack didn't really happen at the place where they may have wanted it to happen, because the casualty figures are pretty low at this time. But the Taliban has already obviously taken responsibility for it.
Shiv, what do attacks like these say about the country's preparedness to be on its own after 2014?
This is going to be the 3rd time in history, Maha, in recent history at least, when there's been a transfer of power from a sort of foreign majority power center to local Afghan power centers, and all the times it's been exactly this way: a return to the control by warlords, a return to control by the Taliban and other such groups in Afghanistan, either through brute power or through government. And I think that's precisely what we're seeing right now, which is extremely sad. But I think the United States pulling out by 2014 is an extremely controversial issue, because on the one hand, the country believes it simply cannot be in 2 wars anymore, and on the second hand, the fact is the APEC region is probably worse now than it was 10 years ago. So it's a terrible situation all around.
Shiv Aruna, thanks for joining us with all those details.